Now, overall government achievement, we're told, is reasonable according to the progress towards implementing some of the promises made in its 2016 manifesto. This was the verdict of the IMANI Festo 2018. It's an assessment of the NPP's first year in office by IMANI Ghana's policy think tank is, however, cautioning government to be wary of just ticking off promises from a checklist without solving actual problems.
IMANI Festo is a periodic analytical report by IMANI Ghana, a policy think tank that helps to determine the feasibility of manifesto promises, the level of execution of such promises, and its impact on citizens. The exercise, which previously rated government in quantitative terms with marks between 0 and 100%, adopted a qualitative methodology this time around.
What we sought to do qualitatively really was to look at the manifesto promises. So you take every sector, what did the government say it was going to do there? And ultimately, everything cannot be done this year. But the manifesto doesn't tell you what will be done this year and what will not be done this year for all of them. I mean, for some of the things, they gave clear timelines. Others, they didn't. And so it's very difficult to tell what is going to be done in subsequent years. But there's a medium-term development plan which will capture these things. And so we look at the medium-term development plan as well to see if the government is actually thinking that they're going to implement these things over the long term.
The assessment centered on key sector indicators such as the economy, health, education, energy, infrastructure, and governance. The government was assessed based on the 147 economic promises in its manifesto, 73 on governance, 25 on education, 45 on health, 37 on energy, and 73 on infrastructure. According to the report, government has made some progress in achieving the 147 economic promises in 2016. Trade and industry, revenue mobilization, increase in agriculture, job creation, and the One District, One Factory initiative were some of the positive variables that scored high.
I think that's a crux of a message to Ghanaians, that they appear to be on track, but there are things that they need to look at. If not, by the end of the fourth year, we will rather wake up and be laughing on the wrong sides of our mouth.
The restoration of the nursing and teacher trainee allowances and free SHS policy were some of the high points for the government under the education sector. There were, however, concerns on equity versus quality, as well as logistics and financial sustainability.